In this video, I'll show you how to make the Facebook post, or specifically the media section in the Facebook post, using slots. So when we think of the Facebook post or the Facebook application, we really think of the Facebook feed. This is where 98% of all of the users live, and where they consume the content, and where they reply to messages, and they react, and they watch videos, and they watch pictures, and they meet new people, and it's where everyone lives. So this really has to be flexible, and it has to be very, very well designed. So how are we going to do this? We're going to do this by making this into slots. So let's go ahead and see what we're going to design. So here, for example, this is the Facebook, one of the Facebook posts, and it has a relationship, or it has an announcement, something like that. So this will be designed. This will be our grid. So 2 or 4 grid. And this is our link or an article where someone is sharing an article or a link. And yeah, the 4-column grid as well. So we're going to do that together. This is our design annotations. As you can see, this is called the media post, which is not the post itself. This is the slot that will be put inside the middle section of this thing. So if you think of this top part is the post header. This is the middle section, and this is the bottom section. We're designing this specific part, and then we will be using slots to put in the content that we want and to change it out easily. So the media post, the media content engine is the primary visual slot within the post shell. It is a highly flexible container designed to serve a variety of content types, from static images to complex link previews, while maintaining a consistent horizontal rhythm within the Facebook feed. So let's begin by doing the announcement first. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to make a frame. And this is going to be called _announcements. This is going to be 375 by 116. We're going to put a text here which says, in a relationship. We're going to put another text underneath it that says today. This is going to be our text, medium, regular, and the color is text, placeholder. This is going to be our text, X large, semi-bold. So let's get a button to get this sort of shape. So we're going to go and get one of our buttons, like so. Let's turn this into an icon. And in the icon itself, it is going to be a heart, like so. So it looks pretty much just like the one we saw before. Let's make this into an auto layout. Make it top to bottom. Let's put this to the top. Let's make it center aligned. And there we go. Let's see the height. So we can have a distance between these. So the gap can be 4. And let's increase the gap until we reach 116. Off top and bottom until we reach 116 or 117. And that is how it looks. Let's make this into a component. And this is our first slot. We're going to put it here. Just like so. Let's design the next one. So we're going to design a 1-picture grid. And the size of this is going to be 375 by 273. So we're going to make a frame, 375, 273. Like so. Let's get an image from Unsplash. Any food item or something. Food. Because we all know that Facebook loves food. Yeah, something like this. Very flavorful. And that this is going to be, it's going to be the single image or video. Now, an image and a video has the same size, pretty much when you see it on Facebook. However, there is a maximum height that Facebook implements, and we will also be doing that here. So you never see an image that takes up a lot of real estate down like this. This is because, of course, it's going to be hard to navigate and it's going to take up all of your feed. So Facebook implements a maximum height. The maximum height is 4 by 5. So the width is 4 and the height is 5. This is the maximum the height can be. So if I am designing for a device that is 375, what is the maximum height? So this is a cross multiplication. So 375 times 5 divided by 4 is 469. So the maximum height my application can have is 369. So we're gonna for the height of this. Okay, first of all, let's make this into an auto layout. And this is hug, and the maximum height is 469 or 4 by 5 or something like this. And let's put an underscore at the beginning. So now when I increase the size, if I have a very large portrait picture, this is the maximum it can have. So let's make this into a component, and let's make the picture itself into fill, and we are done. Let's put it with the rest, and this is just fine. Let's make the 4-column grid. So we're gonna press F, and this is the grid or underscore grid. And let's bring any picture from Unsplash again, maybe from the beach, like this, like so. Let's make this smaller. So let's make this into a fixed aspect ratio, like so. So it doesn't distort the image or crop it when we don't want it. Let's put the picture inside of this grid. Let's make this into an auto layout and from left to right, because we want it to expand left to the right. So let's remove any padding that we see, and let's make the gap into a 4. Now let's put in another picture and see what happens. So my height or my width is the same. It is 375. So however, you added another picture, so there is more real estate, and it made the picture smaller. So it took from the bottom. This is okay. Let's add one more. We never see a 3-column grid like this in Facebook. So the way we implement this is that we put a minimum width for the individual image. So we're going to select both images like this. We're going to go to our width and add minimum width. So the minimum width is the width of my screen divided by 2. So my screen that I'm designing for is 375 divided by 2 is 187.5. And we have a gap between them. So let's say 185. So my minimum width is 185, and that is the maximum my image can be. And here my width is just 375 like before. And as you can see, it looks okay. Now, when I add one more, it went away. So what we can do is we can make it again wrap. Now it went to the next row. It went to the next row because it couldn't find any space here to put in the 3rd row. And that is how you see any grid system in Facebook. So this is okay. Let's Control-Alt-K to make it a component, and we're going to put it with the rest. And finally, we're going to make this sort of link. So again, we're going to make another frame, and the dimensions is going to be 375 by 285. This is a link underscore 375 285. So let's make this sort of header. We're going to make a frame, and the dimensions of this frame is 375 by 85. 85. Let's make the text. So we're going to put in text here. This is going to be BBC News slash 2-minute read. Or 20-minute or 2-minute, yeah, just 2. Let's make this into text SM regular, and the color is going to be text placeholder, and it looks something like this. Let's check and see how it looks, and it looks just fine. Let's put it back. Next, we're gonna make the next title, so let's copy this. The color is going, or the size is going to be medium bold, and the text is going to be text default. Let's add the text itself. British Airways unveils jumpsuit in uniform revamp. It went to the right, which is fine. So this is, we're gonna first of all make this into an auto layout. We're gonna add 8 margins throughout, top and bottom, left and right. And we're gonna have a gap of 0. Revamp. And it fixed itself like so. It looks pretty much the same. Let's put in the background. So the fill is going to be surface as surface background, just like the light gray over here. And we're gonna put it underscore header or link header. Let's put it over here. Let's make it into a component, and we're gonna put it right down here. So now we finished that section. Let's put it with the thing, and we're almost done. Let's get any picture from Unsplash. So we're gonna go to Unsplash, news, search, breaking news, and this is the picture. Let's put it inside the frame like so. Let's make them into an auto layout. This is going to be underscore link, and we don't have a gap, and it's top and bottom. The gap is 0. The gap is 0, and it looks just fine. This is going to be our third or our fourth slot. Now, if I have any picture that I want to switch with, so let's say I designed the top section, I designed the bottom section, and I want to switch quickly between these two things, I will get one of these, and then I can switch using instant swap, for example, with the grid, like so. I can switch with the link, like so. So now it's a slot. It is something that is flexible. If a designer wants to make a graph, if the designer wants to make a bar chart, if the designer wants to make anything in the world, they can switch. Instead of having a component that is rigid, that I cannot switch anything with, now I'm able to switch using slots. Now, for more videos about the Facebook design system, you will find more free videos in the channel. Or if you would like to take the Facebook design system course, you will find the link in the description.